Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are on episode 4 of Do Stuff's World. I just don't have a name for it yet, really. Really need to get a name for it. I got some things to show you this time. So, we talked in the last episode about getting a house built. I don't remember if I actually had any of it built yet, but it's possible I did. But here is the almost finished product. We'll go inside real quick and have a nap since it's going to be nighttime. And then I'll take you around to kind of look at things a little bit. I don't know where I put my bed though. Maybe it's downstairs. Yes. Oh, get that door shut. So I have been busy in the past week. This house took me more time than I would like to admit, but it is for the most part finished. I just need to do some interior design, I guess you'd say. But this is basically what we got going on. It's kind of a nice woody medieval looking kind of build, all with bone block. The bone block didn't take me as long to gather as I thought it would, but actually building everything in the house took quite a long time. I did have all these windows in as just regular glass, but I decided to change that out with, what was it? Light gray. Light gray glass. I thought it looked a little bit better. And I didn't want to use white again. White is what I used up there. I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. So let's head on back inside. We have all spruce slab on the floor. Spruce slab up here with these connecting lattices. I don't really know what they're called. I just call them lattices because it's the pattern that's going on. But it's all offset so that it's, the floor is a half block higher than all the posts going around. There's nice little entryways. And there's quite a bit of room in this house, so I don't really know what all I'm going to put in here. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I've not yet completed a house of this size. And I thought about putting a redstone elevator into it, but I don't really need to. I found kind of okay places for the stairs. So here we're on the third floor, and as you go up, you're going to have less and less space because I didn't build. Not every single floor is going to be as big as the bottom. And that bottom floor, I'm going to keep it all open like that. I like having a big open entry point. And then through here, just little windows. And I had to build this on because I wanted to get into this room. And this will be kind of I don't know if I'm going to make this a lookout tower or an extra bedroom. I don't know. I think there's going to be a couple bedrooms in here. So if I'm ever in here working and it's nighttime and I feel like I need to go outside, I can just sleep whatever floor I'm on. I don't have to run around. Yeah, pretty happy with the way it turned out. Looks nice from the outside. Now I was thinking that maybe there's a little bit too much of the spruce going on, but I don't know. This world will be around for a long, long time, so I'll have time to play with it if I want to. But that's not the project we're going to work on today. Today, I have found another fortress. I found two nether fortresses, actually, but the problem is the first one I found, wow, really, really close to my actual nether spawn. It was unfinished. There was nothing. I think there was one blaze spawner in it and absolutely nothing else. I spent about an hour looking around, digging through netherrack to see if it was there, if there was anything else there, and nothing. So I ventured a little further in. I found another one, and I built a direct path to it. And I got this guy saved over here. I know there's a way to charge creepers with a trident, but I don't have a trident, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and just hope lightning hits him. I've never had one before, so that's just a little experiment. But what we're going to do today is, unfortunately, the direct path from my nether portal over to the fortress is over a giant lava lake. So I think I'm going to get prepared up with some fire resistance potions, go put that in the nether, and then we will begin taking a look at the area. We'll go over to the Nether Fortress real quick and take a look at it, and then we'll hop into building that bridge. And here we are just outside of the other Nether Fortress that I found. Now this one's got some interesting, what do you want to call it? Not properties. It has some interesting prospects, that's what I'm looking for. I can get rid of this magma cube, which is fine. I always need more magma cream. Yes, this one has some interesting prospects, some profitable ones at that. Due mainly to the fact that we have 2 blaze spawners right here, so I can make a double blaze farm when I'm ready to do it. I've already gone through and lit up pretty much everything. And what I'm doing with this area is trying to scout out a good spot to put a wither skeleton farm. You know, I want access to beacons, you know, further down the road. But I need a good place to do that, and so far I'm not really sure what to do yet. It seems a lot of this fortress may be stuck into the netherrack around, and I'm not sure if I've actually found everything in it yet. But I have gone and just done just a few pathways, nothing, you know, too expansive. And I don't know if this is a trick that a lot of people use. I just started doing it when I played the game before I actually watched any tutorials. Anytime I have like an intersection or just an area where wither skeletons can spawn, I always put up this 3-block barrier here because they can't get under it. So if I do get surrounded by them, I can just kind of hide out and they come to me and I can kill them off. But this is what we're working with right now. And what we need to do today is actually make a safe bridge to get over here. Reason being because my bridge goes over that lava lake, and I'll go over there and show that to you real quick. We'll probably start right here, being that this is the smaller area. Come on through here. And then right after this floating island of netherrack, we have the problem area. On my way over here, I was getting shot at by ghasts left and right, but it's, yeah. See, just like that. It's going to be interesting to try and do a time lapse with this and not die, but I do have plenty of fire resistance potions. I did not bring a bow and arrow. I'm not going to waste the time on that, because I'll be stopping every 4 seconds to kill ghasts. That might be stupid on my part, I'm not sure yet, so we'll figure that out. But the other problem that I had, let's try and run across this. The other problem that I had was I wanted to build at least, I'm not sure how loud that is, but I wanted to build at least the primary path out of stone brick, and then we'll add on to it later, you know, with detail and design and whatnot. But I like the look of it in the nether, so that's what I went with. My problem was the fact that I had basically no stone left, so I had to do about an hour's worth of gathering stone. I have a double chest over here at the end of this path. So yeah, maybe we'll start over here, I think, since my double chest is already here. But the path comes this way, and then I think up about 20 blocks or so. But then here we have our double chest of stone brick, and I already can tell I'm going to need a lot more than what I have, but I want to at least get a path laid out for it, get everything started. Now I'm going to keep a fire resistance potion in my hotbar. I'm not actually going to take it unless I fall into the lava. Then I will be popping that, because I didn't make too many of them. They're all 8 minutes, but I don't want to just burn through them, and you know, they're not necessary unless I get knocked down. So I think what I need to do now is Yeah, get started on this path. So let's do that. Well, that was pretty fun. That's my first experience doing something like that. Now, I kind of ran out right here. I was hoping to get at least the walls, which are done for the most part. The bulk of it is done, but I was hoping to get the walls done, at least the floor up to here. Because I'm going to need to make this path kind of, I don't want to just go straight and then left. I want it to kind of curve over there. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I've got some design ideas as well. Like I said before, it's not all going to be just plain stone brick. I'm going to have to throw some details in here because it's going to get really boring to run down if I do, just the stone brick, and it doesn't look good. But for now, we need to get this netherrack out, get some kind of a ceiling on this too. I wasn't really wanting to do that today because the path we have now here works just fine, but I will be putting at least windows in over the lava lake so there's kind of a nice view. And I don't know if I'm going to make this 5 tall or 4 tall, because I know that 5 by 5 is the area that a ghast can spawn in, but I think that could be alleviated just by throwing down some slabs on the sides here. So yeah, there's plenty of design options going on with this thing, and I do want to put support pillars on it as well, so it's just not a floating tunnel in the sky. I don't really think you're ever going to see the outside, but still, I'd like to have, I'd like to make it look a little classy. But that'll be, way down the road when I'm going back and redesigning stuff, once I have access to different materials, or more materials. And for now, though, we're gonna head back to the overworld and do something over there. I'm not sure what yet. Alrighty, guys, back in the overworld, back over at I don't know what to call this still. Campo el Meowl, I guess. I don't know. Something stupid. But I do have an idea of what we need to do. I wanted to hop back into that nether fortress and look around for a good spot for the wither skeleton farm. And maybe take those... Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this guy. That's Duder guy. He was a zombie. He just kind of wandered down here one evening. That's what prompted me to actually put up something of a building around this. He wandered down here, and I cured him. He doesn't really have anything good for trades, really. I mean, the coal one's okay, I guess. I do find a lot of coal. Yeah. Standard chainmail. I think that's with all of them. Blast protection, too. That's okay, but I can get better than that. For now, I'm just kind of hanging on to him. I don't really know what I want to do with him yet. So, I need to gather... Let's run back over here, throw all this netherrack in, because I might be putting nether brick into that tunnel, too. I'll have to play around with it. I'm not really sure. Let's go over here, throw that in, and we'll make up some torches, and then we'll go kind of mark out a spot for our wither skeleton farm. Oh yeah, this way. This way! So I'm not really sure how big I want to make the farm either, and I need to figure out what the bounding box is on the fortress. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm just going to look for a spot. Are you done? I'm just going to kind of look for a spot that looks suitable, and hopefully that'll work. Yeah, let's just make a stack of torches. I don't need the crafting table for this, but oh well. Like that. Alright, we got our torches. I'll head back over to the nether fortress, and I'll see you when I'm over there. Okay, so here we are back over at the nether fortress, and I just noticed I have to change a lot of video settings when I do a time-lapse like that with the third-person camera. And I wasn't paying attention to my recording, and so the previous little clip might look a little wonky. I don't know if this one's going to look wonky either. I don't know. I'm still new to all this. I'll play with it a little bit and see if I can get it, back to where it's supposed to be. But I have to go through a lot of trouble to record things like that, so hopefully it all turns out okay. If not, I'm going to upload it anyway. I don't care. But it'll be a learning experience. So here's a good four-way intersection. And I might just build the thing right here. From there to there. So let's and just light up the area a little bit. I don't really care what it looks like. But I think this will be a good area for it. The only problem I have is there's probably going to be a bunch of potholes or poke holes or whatever you want to call them up there in the near the bedrock, and then I have to either slab or light all that up, which that'll be a process in and of itself. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But luckily it's over a lava lake, so there's not a ton down there to get. That's a lot less blockage that I have to cover up. And as well as maybe I can't build it here because the blaze spawner is right there, and I don't want to keep activating that. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more, but we'll figure it out. And guys, I think I am out of time for this episode. So if you do like it, hit like. If you want to leave a comment, that's cool. Nobody's done that yet, but I didn't expect any less, so it's all good. If you do like the buildings I'm doing, or you know how I do stuff, just go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to. And as I say in every video, it doesn't really matter. So you do what you want to do. But you guys take it easy, and I will see you again in the next episode.